So I'm going to throw this question out, and you guys have probably talked about it or already considered it. So you're in the hospital all day, or you're in a clinic all day, and then you come home for dinner, and then you check your Facebook, and then you see a friend request from a patient. How would you deal with that? How are you going to deal with that? Because that is something that is going to happen. Have you guys considered that at all?
Well, you're going to have to give us a second to think about that.
Because I'll tell you, I'll give you guys some time to think about it, because that is a question that comes up with physicians or nurses or nursing students or any kind of medical professionals, because where do you draw that line as far as interacting with patients? Where's your personal life? Where's your professional life? And it's unfortunate that medical schools or educational institutions, aren't talking about this, because it is something that is going to be happening in real life, and that's something that medical trainees or those in school need to consider. So I don't know if all of you have considered any of that possibilities yet.
Can you give us multiple choice? We're used to Scantron type test, A, B, C, or D.
A, B, C, or D. Okay, so
going on that,
yeah, go ahead.
Going on that multiple choice comment, I think the only way that I can, this is Michelle, by the way, the only way that I can answer this question is based on a board practice exam,
Nice.
which asked me the other day about relationships with patients. And I think in a general sense, I don't know what the actual answer to your question would be. I don't foresee myself having an issue with being friends on a social media network with a patient. However, it would have to be a very mutual, there's no relationship involved. There's nothing, that the patient would think otherwise in regards to that friendship. So that's how I would answer that question.
We were actually going to ask you the same question, so
Nice.
you beat us to it.
Nice.
But,
well, no, I can answer it later, so sure.
Yeah, definitely, and we'll save it for you.
Sure.
What comes to mind really is if you're gonna have a presence as a physician on social media, on Facebook or on Twitter, you almost have to treat that like a business profile. And your friend your patients can friend you, and it might be the smartest thing if you kind of treat that social media profile as a professional profile, not really a personal one. Maybe you could make a personal one under a pseudonym or something like that. I don't know, maybe Doc Anonymous or something. I think that's been used
Nice.
before. But
Nice.
I think you almost have to treat it like that in a lot of instances, especially if you have a very public face. And people are going to be they're going to know you on social media just as well as they know you in the office.